Alright, I'm back again. Another round of UMBC 3 online. Yeah, this is actually like pre-recorded already because let's face it, I wasn't able to get part 2 in on time. Yeah, I really have a lot to say on this matter, and quite frankly, yeah, I messed up on Deadpool, didn't put the Katanarama, and my second mistake, make that third because he missed. But let's get to the point of why I'm making this right now. I have a lot to say, and I really want to get this out of the way because I have so much to do and so little time that it's insane. Yeah, Phoenix Wright gets the evidence, and being a jerk, I'm not paying attention as much. Yeah, I'm still getting the hang of Phoenix Wright, and if you don't believe me, Lifero is actually one of the best Phoenix Wright players I've ever seen. I've watched his tutorials almost every day to actually get an idea of how good it is as Phoenix Wright and all that. But at least at this point, I'm trying my hardest. But I'm not the best, but if I were you, check out his channel. I'll post a link in the description so you guys can see. He's actually really good, though I hope to get better. And my opponent, Virgil, is trying to deliver more pain. I'm trying to get Phoenix Wright out of there before I actually lose him. You'll see some epicness later on, but it's time we focus on the main topic. The main topic I want to get out of the way is basically, well, how do I put this in the right words? Things have changed. Yeah, I know, things have changed, and in my opinion, it's not the same anymore. I mean, I know that YouTube is getting worse every day. Yeah, I already know that sub boxes are broken. People can't even see your videos, hence why they have like so little views. It's crazy. And why do I say that? Because, well, that's a fact. The issue I'm trying to address with this is basically YouTube's starting to get worse ever since Google got their hands on it. But quite frankly, it has been worse ever since Google bought YouTube. The three guys who like made YouTube, I think I know by now they're shitting their pants because they made a huge mistake. I don't even know if they're still on. And knowing the idiocy I am, I messed up and nearly got Phoenix Wright killed. Okay, back to the topic. So, I'm just gonna say that I'm trying my best, but yeah, let's face it, with 5,800 subs against all the other users that have like 30,000 and all that, yeah, it's a tough call. It's a really tough call, quite frankly. And, well, I didn't really want to say that, but you get my point. Yeah, I'm having a hard time trying to find the right words for it, because I haven't done this little rant thing in a while, and I really do have a lot to say. I already said that earlier in the beginning because I messed up, hence why I keep messing up between going back from trial and investigation mode when I should have gotten all my evidence to begin with. And because of that mistake, Phoenix Wright pays the price, and he pays the price badly. Hence why he gets his butt kicked, and I end up losing Phoenix Wright, which many consider to be one of the best in the game. Though at this point, I'm already pissed off. But not to worry, at least Deadpool else can save the day. And, like that, I take him out. Wasn't so bad. Let me just get the match out of the way and let's just focus on the main top. The first topic, I already talked about how YouTube bad. I just want to continue at it. Because let's face it, everything about YouTube is broken. The sub boxes are broken, the channel layout is horrendous. And now YouTube keeps implementing more and more things to make things very uncomfortable. And very uncomfortable, I mean that in a bad way. Because let's face it, every day YouTube continues trying out some new type of bullshit that makes the people very uncomfortable. Hence why the Cosmic Channel layout is an absolute horrendous mess. And a piece of crap. Because I really hate it with a freaking passion. It's one of the reasons why my channel ended up dying. I'm now getting back into the spirit of things since I'm adding commentary to my videos because I want to get that subject out of the way. Is commentary being the new norm on YouTube? Because if it is the new norm, I ask myself, why the hell does it have to be the new norm? Is it wrong to do videos without commentary? Or is it due to the fact that people are afraid that video game companies are going to go after them because they don't feel like wasting 10, 20, or even 30 minutes of their time speaking their thoughts on a certain game? Because if that's the case, then in my humble opinion, I don't seem to feel kind of pleased with that. I used to do video games without commentary for 5 years. 5 long years. Because I always follow an old saying, actions speak louder than words. And that is 100% true. It's true because I really prefer having my actions speak for me. I don't like having to open my mouth and talk about some random shit. Because truth is, I really dislike doing commentaries. But as time progressed, I seem to like it. I seem to actually enjoy, like, speaking whatever comes to mind, whether in a video or in a walkthrough I do, or anything of interest. It's just that I feel that it's just really enjoyable. And when I see some of the bigger YouTubers, some of them got started by doing commentaries, and they actually get known. I'm not going to list examples, but you seem to get the idea. Look around on YouTube and you'll see what I mean. And at this point, Phoenix Wright at this point dies. Yeah, he dies because, yeah, the DHC was just really deadly. I have to admit my opponent's team was actually pretty good. Very good for my taste. Yeah. Though I did get my butt kicked sometimes, I actually did fight back. So I got to give the guy props. I got to give the props really good. So, alright, I already explained on the commentary issues, but I also wanted to, like, forward it through, saying that why is it, like, the new norm? I want to ask you guys, what do you think? Is commentary becoming the new norm due to YouTube's constant bullshit with their copyrights and all that? Because if it is the new norm, I fear that there's going to be, like, an overabundance of people commentating on videos just so that way they could, like, express themselves. And I have to admit, there are some commentators that are actually really good. They're really good. There are some commentators that are highly underrated because they're overshadowed by the bigger YouTubers who seem to, like, have either more of a bigger fan base, or the fact of the matter is that basically, how do I put this? Come on, what's the right word? Damn it, I'm trying to find it, but it's really hard. Maybe it's due to the fact that they had a lot more experience, they have a lot better equipment, and they have a lot of better things that make them so different. I have a GigaWare headset, but did it stop me from doing all this? Probably not. And I make the mistake of doing the level 3 when I should have done the level 1. I'm such an idiot. And I used X Factor, which to me, in my opinion, is my mistake. It was my mistake because I got a bit careless. I had 3 bars. I should have went for the level 1, which would have taken down both Nova and Franklin. It would have taken them down in one blow. And being a jackass, I used the objection way too soon. I guess his objection got a bit overruled. So anyway, I'm going to end it here by saying, what do you guys think? I want to know your humble opinion. I want to know your opinions. I want to know what you think. And maybe we could have like a discussion about it. Is commentary the new norm? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments and tell me what you think. Alright, so let's focus on the next one. And the next one basically is of my channel itself. Now, before I say anything else, well, yeah, how do I put this? I'm trying my hardest on my channel because I've gotten to the point where I'm really lazy. I am lazy, I admit that. I'm lazy. I'm not even doing videos right now. The only reason why I'm doing this now is because I want to get this out of the way. And I think I've wasted too much time on that fact because I just spend hours at a time on my iMac, which I'm watching right now, keeping up with Facebook, Twitter, when I should have been doing videos. Not to mention, I only think of it as a side hobby. Now, before you bitch at me and say that why are you doing this when you should be having a real job, I'm trying. I really am trying because, let's face it, I really am. Now, how do I put this? What's the next issue I have to contend with? Oh yeah, issue 2 with my YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing a lot of different playthroughs as things progress, but don't worry, I'm going to get to it eventually. You have no fear. And it looks like I get to the objection, and that's when things get fun. Yes, Phoenix in Turnabout mode is considered one of the best in the game. Sure, he gets it for 20 seconds, but the 20 seconds you have with Phoenix Wright are actually the most reliable. And, let's face it, you'll see what I mean later on, because it gets really enjoyable, believe me. Okay, so let's get back to the thing. I'm going to be doing a lot more projects, but I don't have that much time because I'm a heavy sleeper. I stay up past 3 a.m. Yes, that's a fact. I admit to that. And how do I put this? I sleep a lot. I sleep till around 11, 12 p.m., which is a real pain in the butt. And I really don't spend a lot less time trying to do it because rendering videos takes like 4 to 6 hours. My computer isn't that good. It is good for some cases because most times I get rendering done. I split into parts which take like 1 or 2 hours thanks to the new format I use to get like the best quality possible, not to mention the best ever. I really am not kidding. Anytime I make a video like this, it's just one of the best I've ever seen. And it's also reliable in my humble opinion. So I'm still gonna be doing videos, but due to a recent fuck up that occurred, due to the fact that, well, my PS3 got corrupted and I had to completely reset everything, I'm forced to start over some of the games. 2 notable examples are the Misadventures of Tron Bonne, which I so regret, and Sonic Generations. Sonic Generations suffered the worst due to the fact that, well, how do I put this? Due to the fact that I have to go through now everything all over again. And I already went past Perfect Chaos. Well, the good news is that I'm actually getting rid of getting all the red rings in every level. I have to at least get them all because I have to at least prepare myself for something. I will have the game done eventually. It's just that I'm too preoccupied, which I'm just going to address with a few rules. The first rule is that I'm not going to be buying every new game. Why? Let's just say that I would rather do playthroughs of some of the games I already have. I have a lot of old games I want to do, and I want to enjoy it. I really do, very much. And this is where my favorite part. Sit back and enjoy.
Actually committed the crime is you! No alibi, no justice, no dream, no hope!
Level 3!
It's time to pay for your crimes! Take that!
Combo KO! Player 1 wins!
In battle, it's not a question of guilty or not guilty.
Seeing Phoenix Wright do his level 3 never, ever gets old. Tell it to me when I play it on the Vita. It's just so awesome. So anyway, I have I have to get myself back on my feet, which means I have to do the files off screen, which means get myself all the way back up to where I left off and continue the playthrough from there. Now there is one new playthrough I really want to do, but I'm doing it also as a means to a challenge. I want to issue a challenge to a YouTuber that I will not say. If you all know me by now, I have jealousy towards bigger YouTubers. But that jealousy has died down. Because what's the point of being jealous if people are just going to be like all pissed off and you saying, just because you're bigger than them doesn't mean you have to show their anger towards them. So what? Do I really care at that point? Probably not. And don't mind my dogs because they're always barking all that BS. Yeah, they do that all the time. I apologize because whenever the doorbell rings, this shit happens. It's one of my many interruptions I have to deal with. Yeah, good thing I'm using a headset to do commentary, otherwise I would have been really screwed. I'm not kidding, I would have been really screwed. So I have to redo most of Sonic Generations all over again, but don't worry, when I catch up, I will continue and I will finish it. As for the Misadventures of Tron Bonne, it's the same thing. But either way, you get my point. So let's move on from that. But wait, what am I supposed to say? Oh yeah, I have to save my open challenge. The challenge is that I want to see if this certain YouTuber could do a Sonic game that is so bad, so wrong, and in my humble opinion, one of the worst I've ever played. Believe me, it took me 2-3 hours. You guys want to know who that game is? Sonic Generations. Sonic Genesis. Sonic Genesis was released at the same time as it is for the Game Boy. I mean, the Xbox 360 of Sonic Genesis. No. Oh, damn, I'm messed up because of my dogs. Anyway, what I'm supposed to say is, I want to see that person do Sonic Genesis. Sonic Genesis is a bastardized port of Sonic the Hedgehog for the Game Boy Advance. If you don't believe me, look up Clement's review, the great Clement's review of Sonic Genesis, and you'll see just how bad it is. I'm not kidding, it is absolutely horrendous. And thanks to DHC, I win. Goody. Thank you, Deadpool. You're a lifesaver. Thank you.
Weren't you, player? No. What do you mean you weren't recording that?
I did record it, Deadpool, so sue me. Sheesh. Okay, so this is where things in my online player matches seem to go downhill. I am getting better with Phoenix Wright. I already have a new team, which is Phoenix Wright, Wesker, and Taskmaster. Yeah, I use Taskmaster a lot more. I think Max's online series assists me Taskmaster for all that. So, let's get to the nitty-gritty. What I mean to say is that I'm going to finish... I did the Let's Play for Sonic Genesis, but I'm right now looking for people to bash the game. I really am not kidding. I want to bash this damn game. But you get the idea, right? I'm looking for people to do a co-com with me. This is all going to be post-commentary to let you guys know. Post-commentary because I really want to just get that out of the way and have it be like a little project on the side. This is also doubles as an open challenge to anyone who wants to do Sonic Genesis. Good luck, because I swear to you, by the time you reach the 3rd or 4th zone, you're going to literally snap. You're going to literally flip out. Or in my opinion, you're going to literally get pissed off over it because you can't even handle the Labyrinth Zone without the slowdown. Without all these glitches and bugs. It's just crazy. Believe me, the great Clement has all the details on Sonic Genesis, so you better much go to watch his video, and you get the idea. So, anyway, it looks like Frank's already level 4, and I'm in trouble. And I mean that badly, because I have to get this out of the way. Alright, let's move on. Okay, I already got the Sonic Genesis. I will do the first episode soon, so stay tuned. Next issue is Microsoft. Now, normally I would bash Microsoft because they say that. Well, how do I put this in the right words? Recently, Microsoft has changed their terms of service. They've changed their terms of service because of the fact that you can't monetize any first-party titles such as Halo, such as Forza. I think it was Flight. Anything relating to Microsoft, you can't monetize at all. I mean it. You really can't, because if you do, they're going to order you not to. Now, normally, I would be like some stupid dickhead and say, why not? Why you can't, like, monetize it? Wait, but I got to give Microsoft some credit, because they hate Google like I do. Because Google ruined YouTube, though I do think there's more to it than that, than just hating, like, not doing it. I feel there's a lot more than that, and I have to say the Machinima partners are really lucky that they can monetize Microsoft games while other networks such as Fullscreen, Youch, TGN, they can't. And personally, it's not fair, but I just felt really bad. But what am I kidding? It's just a company. They could do whatever the hell they want. And in my take on this, I feel that it's their decision, and we have to abide by them. You can't monetize gaming content at all, even if you have commentary. And even if you have if you're in a network, I don't know if you still, I think you still, but there are like a lot of guidelines and stuff like that, because taking advantage of it is like for business purposes is just wrong. I may be, like I said, I may be wrong about this, I don't know. I really don't know, but tell me what you guys think. I'm really running out of ideas at this point because I believe the video is winding down. I only get about like 7 or so minutes, and I was interrupted earlier due to the fact that I've been too busy with this. But long story short, I'm going to be still doing it. I am doing a Halo 4 playthrough, but since I can't monetize, I'm still going to do it anyway. Would I care? Not really. As long as I enjoy the game, that's what matters. I really do care less what Microsoft thinks, because I'm going to still do other projects. For example, I have to finish Resident Evil 6, which was released for the PS3, and I started doing footage of the first episode of Leon's campaign, which was really long. And it's a 4-parter, and you're going to be seeing it next week. Now, I have one last thing I want to say. There is one last thing. It's just that I've known a lot of people throughout my 6 years of YouTube. And there are some people that I've known for 3 years. However, due to how bad 2012 is, and in my opinion, 2012 is considered to be the worst year I've ever done. The worst year ever, believe me. It is the worst. But the only reason why I say it's the worst because of a lot of factors. YouTube's issues, SOPA, PIPA, CISPA, all that BS is the reason why I really hate YouTube I hate the world as it is now. I hate humanity. Humanity is nothing but a corrupt little mess that doesn't even know when to care for us. No, that's not how you say it. Humanity is nothing but a pathetic excuse for a species that continues to make things worse for all of us. Their own greed and their greed continues to corrupt them. And I'm saying this because it's an absolute fact. Why do you think the Congress want to just regulate what we do every day? Consider, for example, Microsoft. Hence why I say that Microsoft with the issue of non-monetization on all Microsoft games is due to the fact that, well, they don't want people making money off the games they play, then they show off. But I know that there are some good points, there are some bad points. Everybody has a right to agree and disagree and whatnot. Even me. It wouldn't really matter to me in my book. Well, as long as I will do the games they do. It's just that I can't make a little extra money out of it. And I don't think I'm doing this for the money, because doing it for the money would be entirely selfish. Tell that to Ray William Johnson and that idiot Wings of Redemption. And in my opinion, Wings of Redemption is a piece of crap. Which brings me to my final topic. Now, my final topic on this matter is that Wings of Redemption, I have a message for you. Do you have any idea how lucky you are? You have all these subscribers, whereas people like me have around 5,800, and you have over 300,000. Well, guess what, big boy? Be grateful with what you have. Be grateful you have that much. Because if you weren't, then they would actually leave you. And I wouldn't be surprised if your channel does die. I talked about this with another YouTuber who is so friendly and so enjoyable to watch. FFTK Gaming, my shout out goes to her. She is so enjoyable. I don't do Call of Duty videos, but I love seeing others do them because it's just really enjoyable. check her out for my sake because she's really good. And she just hit 2,500 subscribers. So in my sake, my shout out goes to her. I really mean this. She deserves every bit of it. Now, regarding Wings of Redemption, that fat ass of an idiot who really doesn't seem to get the point, and this is where at this point the match got laggy. How do I put this? Wings of Redemption, you stupid fat ass. Be grateful with what you have. Be grateful that you have 300,000 subscribers. Be a man and at least say to your friends that you should be happy. You should be happy having that much. Because if it were me and if I were to have that much, I wouldn't be bitching. Yeah, I would lose 1 or 2 subscribers because of the fact I'm not always active, but I'm happy the way I am. I'm happy no matter what. That's minor. Like with all of YouTube's bullshit that they keep like losing subs and all that, and I still keep at it. I'm just going to keep going regardless. Even if YouTube continues to shrivel up and die, I will keep doing videos because it's fun, because it's enjoyable, and because I get to show off what I'm made of. Now, there is in fact one last thing before I wrap this up. I wrap up this commentary and let you guys enjoy the last match, which ended in a disconnect. I don't know why it ended in a disconnect. Maybe because I think at this point we had like a lot of matches. I actually did praise my opponent because he was actually pretty good. He was actually a really good opponent. And he was going to pull off the funny face crusher reset, but I wasn't going to let that happen. And he decides to pull a CQC, which finished me off. It was a COC, yeah. So I'm going to end this here by saying I actually ordered the Nintendo 3DS capture device. I finally ordered it. I'm sending my 3DS on Monday. I just got my hands on Pokemon Dream Radar, and I'm going to get Pokédex 3D Pro for everyone to see. And the first game that I'm going to be redoing is New Super Mario Bros. 2. The quality was horrendous. It was just so bad. And it was more time consuming too, because Sony Vegas 10 couldn't handle, I think, WMD, so I had to do this. I basically bought like a mic and mic. I just bought the mic and mic to connect to the 3DS and to my iMac, and let Audacity do like recordings and all that, so that way I could basically get the in-game sound without having to ruin it. Well, I won't be doing that anymore because thanks to the 3DS capture card, I can do that. I can get like high, good quality, but the problem is that I still have to use the mic and mic until they actually release an update which will include game sound. But either way, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to be like, oh, some of the people, like, there are very few people that have a 3DS capture card. And for me to get one of these, it's going to be a big honor. And this also means one more thing. Any Ace Attorney games that are going to come out for the 3DS, there we go. Ace Attorney 5, Ace Attorney vs. Professor Layton. Those games, they're going to be a go. And I'm going to enjoy them a lot. So, I'm going to end it here, and I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the match. Tell me what you guys think. Should I do more of these UMBC 3-player matches with commentaries? Let me know in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yes, I will get started on Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Believe me, I haven't forgotten it. I know some of my Street Fighter fans really want me to continue it. So, I'll just end it here by saying thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it. This is MegamanNG, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. Till Halo 4, that is. Peace.
I got this! Get things up! Tackle! Secret move! I can see through that! Sword of Black Knight!